Our brains are wired to believe the first narrative that we hear, and any information that we hear second has to work twice as hard to change our minds. And that's why it's important to not always believe the first person's version of a story. Even Proverbs 18:17 tells us, the one who states his case first seems right until the other comes and examines it. David had restored Mephibosheth and did not kill him. And Mephibosheth was Saul's grandson, or Jonathan's son, Jonathan, who was David's friend. And he was lame in both feet, and he was living in Lodebar, which is a place of desolation. And David brought him back from Lodebar to sit at his table and restore to him all of the land and wealth of Saul, his grandfather. And David appointed Ziba, who was Mephibosheth's servant. He appointed him to manage all of the land of Mephibosheth. So fast forward to 2 Samuel 16, David is fleeing Jerusalem because of the rebellion against him by his own son Absalom. And so Ziba, the steward of Mephibosheth, was waiting to meet David. He had a string of donkeys saddled and loaded with 200 loaves of bread, 100 cakes of raisin, 100 cakes of figs, and a skin of wine. And these were provisions for David and his men. And so David asked him, "Where is your master, Saul's grandson?" So he tells David that Mephibosheth did not come with him because Mephibosheth thinks that he still has a chance of becoming king over David. Because Mephibosheth was from the household of Saul, and David fell, then he would have been another rightful heir to the throne of Jerusalem. Now fast forward to 2 Samuel 19, David returns. So David won the war, he won the battle. Absalom is dead and he returns to Jerusalem. And Mephibosheth went down to meet the king. He had not taken care of his feet. He has not trimmed his mustache or washed his clothes from the day that David left until the day he returned safely. And so this whole time, he was grieving with David silently, even though he wasn't present. He wasn't in the trenches with David. And that is when David learned that Ziba lied to him.